if Aladdin was more accurate to Middle Eastern culture, this is how it would go. Again, Aladdin takes place, I guess, in modern day Iraq, and dealing with a lot of Islamic culture, and even before then. And the genie is basically the Disney-fied version of the jinn. Okay, so in the Disney version, the genie is very nice and gets Aladdin what he wants, and there's no repercussions for anything he wishes and stuff like that. But this is very different from Islamic teachings and stuff like that, from the way I've been reading them. And you can correct me if I'm wrong because I'm not Muslim. But basically, a jinn is a spirit that's neither good or bad. It's kind of like in between. A good example, I guess, of a jinn would be shadow people that sometimes people see when they are having sleep paralysis. Another good example of jinn would be the quote unquote men in black, or spirits or whatever. Those are example of jinn that kind of are not good, not bad. They're just kind of in between. So a good example of a jinn is like if Aladdin were to rub the lamp, and his first wish, I guess, was he didn't exactly wish to get out of the cave. He just asked to, and the genie complied. So let's just go with he became a prince. That was the first official wish, right? Okay, so a real jinn would make him a prince, but he would have to be going up against a war. He would have to be facing an opposing army, basically. So yeah, he's a prince, but now he has to go to war. He has to send millions of his people to die so that he can save his kingdom. And that's what a real jinn would do in that situation. Kind of teach him a lesson about being greedy or whatever. Another thing is, what was the other wish? Aladdin wishing to be saved. So the jinn would save him, but only if someone else were to die that he loved. So the jinn would probably save Aladdin, but kill Jasmine, in term for him being saved from the watery grave. And then he wishes that the jinn to be free. Well, if he does that, then the jinn would not necessarily become human or be a good person or whatever. The jinn would basically not be, would basically be as tricksterous as it already was, but not be in the command of anybody. So basically, the jinn would act on its own. And that's the scariest wish of all, is to wish a jinn to be free, because then the jinn could act in their own favor and pull tricks on people just because they feel like it without anybody's command.